Hey guys, Christy here. Welcome to day 3 of Coach Basics. We're going to be talking about challenge groups today. And challenge groups are really the bread and butter of what we do, right? We're trying to help end the trend of obesity, and the way that we do that is we help give people resources, and then we put them in these fun little things called challenge groups. And we offer people accountability, motivation, support, lifelong friends. And I believe that's really what sets us aside from all the other programs out there, because we don't just give somebody a shake or a workout and say, good luck, may the force be with you. So there's 3 things I want to talk about today pertaining to challenge groups. First thing, how do you map out your challenge groups? Second thing, what resources are available to you? And third thing, how do you invite people to your challenge group? So, mapping out your challenge group. I try to do my challenge groups. I'll do one challenge group every month, and I'll try to start it off on the first Monday of every month. So once I pick that date, I will backtrack about 3 to 4 weeks before that, and I will do my initial post. And I will do 3 posts all together at different times of the day throughout those 3 to 4 weeks leading up to that, the first day of the challenge group. And the reason why I do that is I believe that you need, there's some kind of scientific evidence out there. I'm not really sure what it is, but I believe that if you post at least 3 times throughout those 3 to 4 weeks, that's going to stick in people's mind. They need to be able to see things numerous times in order for it to actually click in their minds and for them to remember it. And then I post at different times of the day because I'm not going to be on Facebook at the same time as my target audience is going to be, So I want to be able to reach them when they're on Facebook. So my initial post, I will say, hey, I'm having a challenge group. It starts on this day. This is what it's about. This is what you'll get out of it. Second post, I will do a reminder. Third post will be kind of a last call, saying, if you want to join the challenge group, this is the very last day to buy your challenge pack in order to get it in time for the challenge group. So it really is trial and error. This isn't what I started doing. This isn't what I did when I first started running challenge groups, but over time I've figured out that this is what works best for me. So it's going to be the same thing with you. Second thing, the resources. Before you even start talking to people about challenge groups, you want to know where all of your resources are at, so that if somebody asks you a question, you're going to know where you can go to find the answers. So one of the most important places to find resources is the team pages. So either Team Simply Fit Foundation or Team Fit Foundation, you want to go into the Files tab, and specifically for challenge groups, you want to find the file on how to talk to potential challengers. And that will give you kind of a back and forth dialogue on what to expect when you're talking to people about challenge groups. A second resource is also going to be in the Files tab, and that's going to be a comparison chart of all of the Beachbody workouts. And the third resource is going to be in your online office. So you go to teambeachbody.com, you log in, go to your Coach Online office, and then you go to the Business Tools tab. And in that tab, you will find videos for all of the workout programs. You'll find videos for Shakeology testimonials. You'll find videos for people who are successful at coaching, people who have joined challenge groups and what they think about it. So if people you're talking to don't want to take your word for it on how successful they can be as challengers and coaches, then maybe they'll take these other people's words for it. But so those I believe are going to be your main resources that you, main places that you want to focus on finding your resources. So before you start talking to people about challenge groups, make sure you know where all that stuff is at. Third thing, how do you invite people to your challenge group? What I believe, with anything, if you're going to recommend something to somebody, the only way that they're actually going to take your word for it or maybe even try it is if they have a good foundation with you. So if I recommend an Asian restaurant to one of my friends, and we've been friends for a few years, and I've recommended good things to her in the past, or I've never led her astray, she's gonna be like, okay, I'll take Christy up on that. I'll go to that Asian restaurant. But So the same thing kind of goes for challenge groups. You don't want to right off the bat just spam people. And you see your friend that you went to high school with 10 years ago, and you message her and you're like, hey, what's up? You used to play soccer in high school, and I'm running challenge groups, and you're pretty active, so do you want to join my challenge group? They're going to be like, no. But if you message her or him and say, hey, it's been a while, and you go through their Facebook timeline, see kind of what they've been up to, so you have something to talk to them about, and you say, hey, it's been about 10 years since we saw each other in high school. I see that you have 3 kids now and you live in Montana. That's awesome. I hope that everything's going good. And then the conversation should unfold from there. And you can kind of do like a back and forth kind of thing. And you want to talk to people about, have a non-Beachbody messages with them, about 3 to 5 conversations before you even bring Beachbody up, unless they, of course, bring it up and they're just like gung-ho and they want to join your challenge group. So about 3 to 5 non-Beachbody messages before you even bring up Beachbody. And once you bring up Beachbody, if you feel like it's the right time, you say, hey, Jennifer, I don't know if this is something that you're interested in doing, but we had talked about how you were really active in high school, and now you're saying that you have 3 kids and you really want to get back into that active lifestyle again. Do you have some kind of workout regimen that you're doing? And again, the conversation will unfold from there. And if she's like, no, I don't have any time, I have 3 kids, you can say, well, I do Beachbody workouts and they're only 30 minutes long and you can do them in the comfort of your own home. Have you ever tried them before? And if she says no, like you got your in, and you're like, well, I run challenge groups monthly and this is what they are. Would you be interested in joining it? And so, that's kind of like, that's what you're going to find in that, how to talk to potential challengers. But the point of it is you want to create the foundation with them right off the bat. You don't want to spam them and ask them if they want to join your challenge group when you know nothing about them. It's been 10 years. So you want to create that foundation with them so that they trust you and they feel like you're being genuine and honest with them. What I think is good when you are, because you're going to be asking people, you're going to be inviting people every single day, asking them if they want to join your challenge group. So that's going to get monotonous, and you don't want to spend more time on it than you have to. So what I would do is create a little blurb on what a challenge group is, so that if, when you're ready to invite somebody, or if somebody asks you, you can cut and paste it from a little notes or some kind of Word document on your phone or your computer, copy and paste it into your conversation, and then just tailor it to who you're talking to. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to talk to you about. Challenge groups. How do you map out when you're going to start your challenge group? What resources are available to you? And how to invite people to your challenge group. For your assignment today, first part, I want you to pick when you're going to start your next challenge group. So pick a date, any date. And let us know, are you going to be doing it by yourself, or are you going to be co-hosting it with somebody? Second part is, I want you to create your little blurb on what a challenge group is. And third part, I want you to log onto your Coach Online office and kind of tinker around with the business tab and look at all those tools. So that was day 3 on challenge groups, and I hope y'all enjoyed it.